What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Your boy Mike D. Me and my cichlid hut, and these are some of my cichlids. Guys, do me a favor. Please stop what you're doing for 1 second. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to share the content to anybody you know or think you might know that likes the content that I create over here at Cichlid Hut. It will be greatly appreciated. So let's dive right on into it, guys. This is a quick look at some of the Islantum growouts. They're doing magnificent, really prolific eaters. I mean, they eat all day if I would allow it to happen. But typically when I'm not working, when I'm on my days off from work, I typically feed these guys a lot. Not a lot, but I'll say maybe 2 to 3 times a day because it's still growing a lot. The metabolism is still very high. And when I'm working, I'm only able to feed them maybe like 1 time a day. With me sleeping and getting up to go to work and stuff like that. My schedule is kind of crazy. So I do feed them very well at one time before I go to work when I do have to work. And usually it's live baby brine shrimp because they are eating them pretty well still right now. But as they get older, it's going to be kind of hard to just feed them just that. Because, you know, I mean, as they grow, the baby brine shrimp stay the same size. So it's kind of harder for them to catch and get full off of them as they grow. So I've been feeding these guys a lot of flakes, earthworm flakes from cans and some omega flakes, cichlid flakes that I get from the local pet store. But these guys really love those earthworm flakes I get over there at Ken's Fish. They really like that food. I have a couple other things that I feed from him. Growth meal, and this stuff like that, man. I kind of try to give them a variety of different, a variety of different kind of foods, you know, because you don't want these guys to grow up and be picky. Like some of my other fish are spoiled and don't want to eat anything but certain foods. So I try to minimize that as much as I can. Like my big boy Munch, my Trimac Munch, he's only going to eat certain things. He's not going to eat everything. He's just a spoiled brat, man. And with these guys here, I mean, they eat pretty much anything. There's one particular flake that I did try to use that they just would not take, so I just stopped using it. And found something that these guys really like. I don't know how many I have inside the tank. I mean, I'm guessing it's about 50. Roughly. And I mean, they're just looking amazing. I'm really proud of this batch. And the last batch I had, I actually rehomed and moved all of them. I had 3 that I was gonna keep for myself. I ended up selling those to someone, 2 females and 1 male, and I ended up with no fry, man. And I don't know if you guys know that I don't have the parents anymore of these guys. The male jumped out of the tank. The female went through a state of depression, if you ask me. And she just kind of withered away after that, man. You know, I mean, she was perfectly fine. Wouldn't eat. She just wouldn't do anything, man. And one day I just went in the room. She was just dead. I just couldn't believe it. You know. Well, like, she showed no signs of sickness or nothing like that. I just went in there and she was just upside down behind the flower pot when I came home from work that night. And it was crazy because the other little Islam I had on the other side of her that I had got from a friend of mine, a little male, he was alive and fine. So, I don't know, man. I really think that fish died of grievance because she wasn't never the same after that male jumped out of the tank. So, I made a promise to myself that I was going to keep a good bit of these. So I will move some of them. They're F2s. I will move a few, but I am going to save me some for myself. More than a few, so I can grow some of these guys out and give me another pair or 2. And then I'll just go from there because I don't have that blue. This is all I have left of that bloodline. And if you guys go back and look at my channel, at the mom and dad of these fish, especially that mom, she was a really cherry red color. This beautiful, man, beautiful female Islam, and I'm just happy that I got one more good spawn out of them guys, man. And it wasn't, I won't say a good spawn, I would say a healthy spawn. So I guess I can say good, but the hatch rate wasn't that high because I did spawn those guys between the divider because, I mean, it's Islantum. I mean, guys, they'll straight each other to death. So I had to have them separated. When I first got them, they used to stay together by themselves, but the male has started to get a little aggressive. So the last past year and a half, maybe 2 years, they've been divided, and they hadn't spawned in a while. And right before that male jumped out the tank, probably a day or two before, these fry had hatched and I had pulled them. And it was only about 50 or 60, cause I think I only lost like maybe 1 or 2. So this is a very, very healthy batch. Learned a lot from raising these guys from the last batch of what to do and what not to do with these guys. And I think it paid off on this batch because the last ones I didn't get many that got to this size. And I think it was due to the lack of care and stuff that I was doing with this particular species, but I think I got it together, man. So I'm not gonna blabber on too much longer, but these guys are doing good, man. They eating real well, looking good, starting to get color on them, as you can see. Some of them here, I think I had one in here that's about almost an inch, but I know for sure they're all at least 3/4 of an inch. If not, some of them are about an inch now, maybe bigger. I'm just kind of guesstimating, man. I just know that if I had to move them, I could right now, but just let them grow a little bit more, and then I'll go from there. But anyway, I'm not gonna blabber on any longer. I'm gonna get off of here. I know you guys might be tired of hearing me talk. Hope not, but I try to give you guys good content, credible knowledge that you guys can run with and share with other people, while also receiving feedback from you guys in the process. And I greatly appreciate it. But anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll catch y'all guys on the next video, which y'all know will be coming real soon. I'm gonna do some filming tomorrow, so be looking out for more videos to be posted. I typically try to do this on the weekends when I'm off. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow with some more videos, man. Your boy Mike D, in my cichlid hut. And these are some of my cichlids. That little Cuban right there. I don't know if I'm gonna move it out or leave it in here. I guess I just have to see. He's bigger than everything in there, but those Islantums, I'm not worrying about that Cuban with those Islantums, man, because these guys are definitely Pitbulls of the aquarium world. Pound for pound, their size, I mean, they're just definitely destroyers, man. They will shred stuff. That's why I love them so much. I'll catch y'all on the next video, man. Peace.